Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Bareng Lulu.
Bonjour et bienvenue à Bareng Lulu. In this video, I'm going to practice greeting in French. Before we start, please note that in France, it is important to greet in their language. Although we can always use English, the international language, it's still considered impolite or even rude. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. The first greeting is bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. Now, if you can repeat after me. Répétez après moi. Bonjour. Very good. Now, bonjour means good day. It can be used in a formal situation or as a formal greeting, or it's just a simple way to greet anybody from the morning time until around 6 p.m. The next greeting is bonsoir, bonsoir, bonsoir. Répétez après moi. Bonsoir. Très bien. Bonsoir means good evening. It can also use to greet anybody or in a formal situation after 6 p.m. So now we are able to greet with bonjour and bonsoir. I would like to continue with simple situation that require us to greet. First situation is before ordering something in a restaurant, a bakery, a coffee shop, or a store, we greet first before we place our order. The second condition is we greet the driver when we are entering taxi or a bus. The last, but the most important, in my opinion, is to greet before asking for help or direction. Now we know two main ways of greeting in French. We also know why it is important to greet in French and some situation when to greet people. I have additional useful phrases in the end of this exercise, so make sure you stay until then. Now, let's continue to the next greeting. Bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. Répétez après moi. Bon après-midi. Bon après-midi means good afternoon. You can use bon après-midi to greet anybody after 12 p.m. until around 3 p.m. maybe. And then after that, you can continue to greet with bonjour until 6 p.m. The next greeting is bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Répétez après moi. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit means good night. The use of bonne nuit is the same like good night in English. We say this before we go to bed. Now, the last greeting that we will practice today is salut. 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 Repeat after me. Salut. Salut is an informal way of greeting. Use this only with your close friends and families. You can greet with salut any time of day. Salut is also used for saying goodbye in a formal way. Now let's have a look of what we have practiced. Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonsoir. Bonsoir. soir. Bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Salut. Salut. As promised, I have some useful phrases or sentences to add after greetings. How to ask or how to say, do you speak English? Parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Parlez-vous anglais? Another way to say do you speak English is vous parlez anglais? Vous parlez anglais? Vous parlez anglais? As you can notice that this sentence is consists the same word as before, but in a different order. Vous parlez anglais originally is a declarative sentence to state that you, in a formal speech, speak English. But we can change the same sentence into question by raising the intonation in the end of the sentence. So, vous parlez anglais is a statement and vous parlez anglais is a question. It's very practical, isn't it? Now, how to say this in French? Je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas français. Je ne parle pas français. Très bien. Now, we can speak a little bit of French. How to say that in French? We say, je peux parler un peu français. Je peux parler un peu français. Je peux parler un peu français. Très bien. Very good. Now we are at the end of the practice. Let's have a review what we have learned today. For greetings, we have bonjour, bonsoir, bon après-midi, bonne nuit, salut. And we also learned some sentences which are parlez-vous anglais? Vous parlez anglais? Je ne parle pas français. Je peux parler un peu français. That's all for today. Thank you for practicing French with me. Do subscribe this YouTube channel and please follow my Instagram account at bareng.lulu. Until next practice. Au revoir!